Hi friends, welcome back to another Sims gameplay channel. I'm here today starting a new challenge. I love the idea of the legacy challenges. I'm not very good at them, but I'm going to start a new one today. This is the differences in the family tree challenge. I think there are several different versions of this. I'll link the description of the one I'm going to use below. And this is the first generation. Let me read what the description says. So we're to create a character and move them to whichever housing you want. And I may or may not move out the heir and start on a fresh lot once they reach young adult. It's up to me. No cheats, have fun. I can choose the heir based on whatever method I prefer. I'm going to prefer the firstborn to be my next heir for that generation. There are 7 generations in this game, and we'll go through them as we get there. But this first generation starts off with a quote. I always wanted to be a farmer. There is a tradition of that in my family. Your family was always into the farming deal. They spent their days working hard and asked for their children to do the same. So when you turned 18, your parents surprised you with a plot of land to continue on tradition. And having always been one to want to impress the folks, you begin creating your own small garden, dedicating your time to that rather than the dreadful 9-to-5 suit and the job. So my objectives, or Elliot's objectives, are to have one of the nature aspirations, which is the country caretaker. She cannot get a job. She has to live off the land. She has to grow a garden with every type of plant, get married to a sim that has the loves the outdoor trait, and no woohooing before marriage, and have both a boy and a girl, no adoption, master the garden skill. Optionally, I can have my spouse master the fishing skill and catch every type of fish, which I'm going to try for. So that's the objectives for this first generation. I'm going to dive right in and see how we can get her going. I created this little house for her. I like creating tiny homes. This one did take me a little longer than I wanted to, and I plan to put the speed build up on in the playlist. So I think it's pretty cute. Little kitchen right as you walk in. I'll put the walls up. So right as you walk in, you've got your little kitchen space. And there's a little spot for her books and her outdoor stuff. I didn't leave her too much money. Her bedroom area is here. And then her little bathroom here, which I also find really cute. And then she does have a chicken coop. I do not have chickens just yet. Like I said, didn't leave her with a ton of money. So hopefully I can get her knitting or something here soon. And I don't know, maybe gain some money. And also start a garden for sure. So I'm going to speed things up here and get her going. And I'll check back in shortly. Things are not getting off to the greatest start. I don't have enough money to get her even a small stitching thing for the cross stitch. Can't get her any wool or yarn to knit. Can't get her any chickens. I did buy her a couple little plots over here, or garden lots, or whatever they're called, and started planting. So maybe she can plant soon. I don't know. And I have the lot trait set to simple living, so she can't really make a ton of food either. So this is this is gonna be interesting. In fact, I don't think she can make any food. Wonderful. That's just great. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll see how we do from here. I rarely have a sim that likes fruitcake, so that's kind of cool. She likes it. That's good because she doesn't have any other food. So perfect. How is she stitching something? It just told me I didn't have enough money. She's knitting something. Well, good for her. Maybe it's a beanie. I did try to knit animal clothing, so maybe she's knitting a beanie. Let's see. Well, things are looking up for Elliot right now. She did acquire the headphones, so I had her place them in the world so I could sell them for her. That got her about $220. And searching her pockets, which I think is really funny, made her like 55 bucks. So, moving on up, I think I'm going to have her order some groceries and maybe go out and try to find somebody. She has to meet somebody who loves the outdoors. So I want to get her out there and meet all the people and see who she can connect with. Here we go. Simon invited Elliot to GeekCon, which is not necessarily Elliot's cup of tea. However, I thought it was really cute, so I'm having her get to know him a little bit. He's really cute, so maybe there will be a little spark here. Who knows? So let's see. I don't know. See if sparks fly. Okay, Elliot's doing great. We got a chicken. Her name's Amelia. I love her. And they're doing great too. She gets super happy when Elliot hugs her. Elliot also has about $100. Not fantastic, but not terrible either. And so things are moving right along. Still haven't learned a ton about Simon other than he's unemployed and clumsy. Oh, but he has a spouse. Boo. Okay, back to the drawing board there. I can sometimes get really caught up in the skills and all of that, so I want to make sure that I can get through all of the objectives. The main one being to get married, specifically to someone who loves the outdoors. Now, being that I've put the house in Henford-on-Bagley, I'm sure that there are people that live in this neighborhood that have that trait, so I'm not too worried about it, but I do feel like I have to meet the whole neighborhood before, getting it along. I did have to make a couple of adjustments to the house. I did initially put 2 seats here, but then she couldn't cook, so I had to replace this countertop. And I feel like there was something else I had to do too. Maybe not yet. This garbage can might not be working right, so I might have to move that. But other than that, I think I'm okay. I think I might have her knit something and try to make some money on Plopsy. She does have a lot of laundry, which is kind of annoying. I might need to buy her a hamper. I thought I could get away with not having one for a minute, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Well, I am just thrilled to start this new legacy challenge, and I think that Elliot is the perfect sim to start off that family tree. I am looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of the Differences in the Family Tree Legacy Challenge. Thanks again for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video.